Robert II once said, "Stop allowing negative and toxic people the chance and the opportunity to rent the space in your mind and in your heart. Simply raise the rent and kick them out."
Message!
Therefore, this landlord says it's time to hand out some eviction notices. Let's go. What it is and what it do, crew, it's your boy Q coming to you with another video. The video that you all have been waiting on. That's right, this week is Viewer's Choice segment. So therefore, the topic of today is going to be toxic friends and how to avoid them. But before we get into things, please be sure to like and comment on this video, and also be sure to subscribe to my channel, Sincerely Quad, if you have not done so already. And also hit that bell notification so you can be notified on the next time that I post. So when I looked up the term toxic in the Webster's dictionary, it was only one word, and that was poisonous. So I took it a step further and actually defined a toxic relationship or a toxic friendship. And the words that popped up were self-centeredness, insecurity, dominance, and control. From there, I think it's safe to say that having toxic people in your life, whether it is a relationship or a friendship, it brings out behaviors in yourself that you're not used to displaying. People all around you are beginning to see a different side of you. That is because those types of behaviors, again, rub off on everyone that is in that particular circle. And that was the reason that I ended up having to cut a lot of people off, especially when I got to college. So just being honest, I didn't really experience toxicity until I got to St. Augustine's. Again, nothing is wrong with the institution. It's all about the people that are brought into that institution. And for me, I was very naive. I felt as if everyone wanted to be my friend. I felt like everyone cared for me. But then I had to take a step back and realize that it wasn't that at all. And these people were simply out to get me. So funny because, like I said, you feel like everyone really cared for you, and you take the time to do things for those people, such as going out when they wanted to go out, or simply just being there for them when they're experiencing issues in their own relationship, or simply just being called to, sing. My advice would be to remove yourself from the situation as quickly as possible. Now, if you were like me, I didn't realize it. Like I said, I felt like everyone cared for me. But when you're in those types of situations, you feel as if, oh, well, this person is just jealous because I have a friendship with this person and they don't like this person. So it becomes a big cluster in your mind. But in the reality, the person that's actually telling you about these other people, they're the ones who actually care about you, because if they didn't, they would not be wasting their own time trying to get you out of that particular situation. The one thing I had to realize is I needed to increase my standards. I couldn't just allow people in my life just because, oh, we're cool, we click like that. No. If you're not on the same level that I'm on, I actually spoke about this in one of my other videos, you have to be on the same level as I am. And if not, there's no point in us being friends, because I don't want to be taken into the same context as you. I don't want to be labeled as the same person as you. So with that, it was like, okay, well, now I'm in a place where I can really stand up for myself, and I understand those types of people, they're not needed into my life. And when you sit here and cut the people off, they want to switch the roles. They want to make it seem like as if you were the one that brought all the toxicity into the relationship or the friendship. But guess what? In the words of Nene Leakes and Candy Burris,
we see each other.
We see each other.
Because at that point, I'm out. The tension and the friction that you keep causing has caused you this eviction. Next.
That's my cue, purse.
And that's something that it took me a while to be able to do, is to walk away from those people who threaten my self-worth, my self-respect, and my peace of mind. And at that point, we have to begin taking advantage of self-reflection. So when I say self-reflection, that means going to your own quiet space, your quiet corner, and really taking the time to self-reflect on yourself. Jotting down some of those things that you do well in a friendship or a relationship, or the things that you don't do so well in a friendship or relationship. And at that point, you need to get with the person that you're having that issue with and actually unpack all of those things together. Because again, the way to a person's heart is through communication. Some say it's food, but in my mind, it's communication. And that's something that it took me a while to realize, because I would always shut down in my relationship or even friendship. I quickly realized that wasn't helping the situation, it was only making it worse. So it's best to come into all conversations with an open mind, not necessarily saying, oh, well, I'm right and you're wrong. No, that's not going to get you anywhere. That's only going to heighten the situation. People may not always tell you how they feel about you, but they will show you. So it's up to you to be able to see how that actually plays out. I'm very observant. So with that, a lot of things that I would see, I was like, that ain't right. That's the spirit.
Savior! Marido! Ishkatai! Yarabobo Isha! Arabobo Osha! Atayai! Alobo Osa Katai!
The type of friend where I love friend support. So if I don't get that actual support from you, then why are you in my corner? That was something that I cut a lot of people off on back in June 8th. Yes, I remember the exact date, because I wasn't feeling supported when I launched my mentoring organization, Teach. And with that, only a couple of people, friend-wise, actually showed up. So some of those friends, I made up with them because I realized it's no point in me holding on to that type of situation. But a lot of them, I'm like, yeah, you can go, because you still ain't hit me up since June. So what's the point of even me wasting my breath and my energy trying to bring you back into my circle? No, bye. It's the funny part. Those same people would sit there and hit up mutual friends and be like, yeah, have you heard from Quad? You got my number, you have my Instagram, you have my Snap, you have my Facebook. Exactly, crickets. So therefore, why have you not hit me up? I'm not even pressed on the situation anymore, but it's the simple fact of how can you reach out to other people instead of coming to me? Yeah, I can be the pettiest one of them all, but at the end of the day, all I asked was for you to reach out to me so I can explain to you my issue with you. So nevertheless, I digress. Friction and tension will always bring you an eviction. Next. Not at this address. Nope, not at all. So the moral of this story is, do not lower your standards for people who have never experienced high. Some people are only meant to be in your life for a season. It is your job to not confuse those lifetime friends with those seasonal friends. It's up to you to decide whether or not they travel into the next season with you. So until then, peace and love and all the above, and be sure to tell a friend or two about your boy Q. Take care.